It is a story that you might expect from a blockbuster film. A crew of 5 thieves stealing rare sports cars from a specialty dealer and then leading police in a high-speed chase across 6 counties. But it happened right here in West Michigan while you were asleep early this morning. News 8's Duncan McLean with more on the harrowing details from police and the owner of that dealership. Duncan.
Brian, it was an automated alert from a motion camera at 1:39 a.m. that disturbed the sleep of Jordan Baker, the owner of Komodo Motor in Caledonia. But the phone call from his security company and then what he saw at his security cameras is what got him out of bed. A high-value heist at his garage, eventually leading police on a Hollywood-like chase.
Said we have an intrusion alarm at your business, and so I immediately, unfortunately, I hang up on them and I pull up my cameras. And I've got 3 cars parked right outside my garage door back here. Oh my God, I gotta go. So I immediately 911, I'm throwing on shorts, I'm throwing on boots, I'm hopping out of bed. And luckily I live, close by to where hopefully I can get here or at least follow or try to stop what they're here for. Oh my God.
Once he arrived, Jason thought better and watched from across the street as the crew destroyed multiple levels of security to access his high-value garage.
Because you can't go into, what am I gonna do? We thought we got smarter by putting them in a building behind a fence, behind a garage door with a locked door. Apparently that's not enough.
Once they gained access to the rear garage, the 700-horsepower Ram 1500 TRX lived up to its name, driving through the garage door to free up the 2019 Chevy Corvette Z06 and the prize of the heist, a 2019 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red-Eye wide body in B5 blue, one of just 148 ever made.
Imagine being across the street and watching a group of 5 people break into your house and steal your most prized possessions. They got my car. But thank goodness that the men and women in blue were there for us when we needed them, and that's the most important part of this because that's their job, and they jumped in and they got in harm's way.
The thieves evaded Kent County deputies in the parking lot, but the lead Hellcat hit their spike strips before they even made M6. Then their next Hollywood move, driving in formation around the Hellcat to block deputies until the driver was able to bail into another car.
But the way that they were driving, the way they were communicating, the way they were able to leapfrog ahead of each other and then slow our deputies down by blocking, that they had done this before.
Then to Kent County highways and beyond, evading cruisers and spike strips along the way.
Kent County just called and said they're in pursuit of multiple vehicles, 96 eastbound, coming into our county.
Spikes were deployed. They were unsuccessful. Clinton and Eaton County and Lansing have also been advised.
Probably Ingham, too. They're going to be ripping through their trucks as well.
Eventually, all 3 cars stolen from Komodo were recovered. The Hellcat in Caledonia, the Ram in Lansing, and the Corvette found unoccupied just shy of Brighton, more than 100 miles away. One person is in custody, a 19-year-old woman from Detroit. Now begins likely weeks of recovery for Komodo Motors, thousands of dollars to replace their doors and gates, and the salvaging of their prized inventory. Those VIN numbers now forever carrying the mark of recovered stolen. Brian.